Hey everyone, hope you all are understanding my videos. If you are having any doubt, then just comment below. Your comments means a lot. And if you are new to my channel, then hit subscribe button for the further updates of the coming videos. Let's get started. Today we are talking about kinematical equations. What are kinematical equations? Kinematical equations are basically the equations which are used to find the position, speed, velocity and acceleration of the object at a given time, which is very great. We can find all these quantities just by using the equation. The most important thing here is to note that these equations are valid only when the acceleration of the object is constant. It is not changing. Acceleration should be constant during the motion. There are three kinematical equations. The first equation of motion is, one more thing, kinematical equations are also called as equation of motion. So the first equation is V is equals to U plus AT. S, which is displacement, is equals to UT plus half AT squared. And third one is V square is equals to U square plus QAS. These equations can be derived by using two methods, formula method and graphical method. We will talk about graphical method first. Now consider a body of mass m having some initial velocity u. After a time t, let v be its final velocity. Now, if we plot the velocity time graph such that AO represents initial velocity, BC represents final velocity and BD represents change in velocity and OC represents time taken. From the graph, we observe that BC is equals to BD plus DC, which is nothing but equals to BD plus OA. Why? Since OADC is a rectangle and opposite sides are equal, hence we can replace DC by OA. Also, we observe from the graph that BC is representing final velocity of the object and OA is representing initial velocity of the object. Hence, substituting the value of BC and OA in the above equation, we get V is equals to BD plus U. Now, rearranging this equation, we get BD is equals to V minus U, which we will give it as equation number 1. As we all know, in velocity time graph, the slope of the line gives what? Acceleration. And what is slope? Slope is nothing but change in y coordinate upon change in x coordinate. Here, BD is representing change in y coordinate and AD is representing change in x coordinate. So what we get is acceleration A is equals to change in velocity upon time taken. Here BD, as we all know, is representing change in velocity, so substituting that value, and AD is representing time taken, so substituting AD. So what we get is acceleration A is equals to BD upon AD. But again, we all know OADC is a rectangle and opposite sides are equal. Hence, AD is equals to OC. Hence, substituting the value, we get A is equals to BD upon OC. Again, OC is representing what? Time. So, substituting the value of OC in the above equation, we get acceleration A is equals to BD upon T. So, what we get is BD is equals to AT. Give it as equation number 2. Now what we are doing is substituting the value of BD in equation number 1. So what we get? AT is equals to B minus U. Arranging the above equation, we get V is equals to U plus AT, which is nothing but your first kinematical equation. In this way, we calculated or find out the equation of motion, first equation of motion, by using the graphical method. Is it very simple? Yes. Similarly, we will calculate the second equation of motion, or we can say that second kinematical equation. We all know that in velocity time graph, the area under the line or area under the curve represents what? Displacement. Yes, it represents displacement. Here you can observe that OABC represents a trapezium. It forms a trapezium. So the distance traveled by the object is given by S, small s, which is equals to area of OABC, which is nothing but your trapezium. Again, in the graph, you can observe that the trapezium is made up of two figures, which is rectangle and triangle. So the area S is nothing but equals to area of rectangle OADC plus the area of triangle ABD. Okay, is it clear to everyone? If you are having any doubt related to this, just comment below. I want to tell the answer if you are having any doubt. Okay, let's move forward. So S is equals to OA multiplied by OC. Okay, which is nothing but the length into breadth, plus as we all know, the area of triangle is what? Half into base into height. Yes, substituting the value, we get half multiplied by AD into BD. Okay, now from the graph itself, we observe that OA is representing initial velocity. Again, OC is equals to AD, which is equals to time. And from the previous derivation, we know that BD is equals to AT. Substituting the values in the above equation, we get S is equals to UT plus half AT square. This is nothing but what? Yes, it is the second equation of motion, or we can say that third kinematical equation of motion. These equations are very important according to the numerical point of view. At least one question is definitely asked in your exam. So let us derive the third equation of motion, which is again very simple. So as we all know, the area under the line is representing the displacement of the object. So S is equals to area of trapezium OABC. Hey, do you know what is the formula for trapezium? Yes, it is correct. Area of trapezium is half into sum of opposite side multiplied by height, which is equals to S is equals to half into sum of opposite side OA plus BC multiplied by OC. As you all observe from the graph that OA and BC are parallel to each other and OC is representing height. Now, substituting the values of OA is nothing but equals to initial velocity, which is small u. BC is equals to small v, and OC is representing time. So what equation we get? It is S is equals to half in the bracket u plus v multiplied by t. But from the first kinematical equation of motion, if we rearrange that equation, we get T is equals to v minus u upon a. Now substituting the value of t in the above equation, we get S is equals to in the bracket small v plus u and in the bracket v minus u upon a. Again rearranging this equation, we get S is equals to 1 upon 2a in the bracket v minus u and v plus u. Do you observe something? Yes, it is representing something which is a mathematical identity. Yes, a plus b, a minus b is nothing but equals to a square minus b square. Yes, substitute that value. So what we get is 1 upon 2a in the bracket b square minus u square. Rearrange the above equation. We get 2as is equals to v square minus u square. That is v square minus u square is equals to 2as. Yes, this is the third kinematical equation of motion. Hope you are liking my videos, and if you think my video is helpful, then hit the like button and don't forget to share it. Okay friends, bye, take care.